Hey, how's it going guys? 1FO here, and today I'm going to be showing you all of the best scripts for YBA or Your Bizarre Adventure. So as you can see, these are 3 of the scripts right here, and they've all been updated pretty recently with a lot of new features, and if you're looking for them, I'll have all the links down below in the description. But starting over here on the best script called StarHub, this is my personal favorite, but you can also use these 2 if you want to. You have an item farm where you can teleport around the map picking up every single item in the game, even the new Christmas presents. You can select specific items that you want to pick up, and even farm for lucky arrows, which is pretty cool. You also have some PvP features where you can auto block, auto TP away, and you can even do stuff like killing anyone from across the map. But starting over here on the basic tab, it's going to be on the main tab. Here's where you can farm the NPCs and stuff. So as you can see, if you're trying to get your levels up, you're going to get levels pretty fast with this. So you can either use your stand or you can just like have it by itself. So right here, you can choose your abilities. For me, I'm using the R, E, and then mouse 1 and mouse 2, which I'm going to turn off mouse 2 because we only really need mouse 1. As you can see, this is what it does. Pretty much just punches the thugs over and over again until they die. And since you are behind them, you're not going to be taking any damage. I mean, you might take like 1 or 2 hits here or then. But yeah, this is the fastest way to level up in this game. Of course, you can also do the quests if you want to, which is pretty nice. I think that gives you a little bit more EXP. And then of course, you can also leave this on overnight and automatically prestige. So if you're trying to get that new lucky arrow code, but you aren't prestige 3 yet, you can of course leave this on overnight and it'll just auto farm for you. And now moving on to the item farm tab, which is the second tab. I didn't really tell you guys this yet, but you can server hop to a different server every single time and it's going to save your items. Probably guess where this is going. This is basically how you can lucky arrow farm. So if you were to click on this, you can check how many are in the map and then just check this box right here. Hop server if no selected items. Right here, as you can see, used mostly for lucky arrow farm. And it's just going to switch servers over and over and over again, just keeping like giving you a ton of arrows over and over. So pretty cool. You can do that with any item though if you really want to. So the third tab over here has sell. So this is where you can sell any of the items that you have. So for me, I'm just going to sell my gold coins, ancient scrolls, and let's see, what's this actually? Open it up. We get, okay, pretty cool. But yeah, so coming back over here, I'm going to select the gold coin and the, what else did I want to do? The ancient scroll. So let's do this now. Let's do sell all selected. Oops, not this. Okay, right here, sell all selected, and then boom, there we go. So as you can see, it did sell some of my items. Oh, I think I actually made a mistake. I think I sold my mysterious arrows. So a big mess up there on my part, but if you were to click this, sell all selected, there we go. Now I sold all of those, and I guess I can also show you with the rib cage. So let's rib cage right there, sell all, and then boom, we got tons of cash. So yeah, at the beginning of this day, before I started recording, I had like 0 money, and now I have 23,000, which is really insane. And if I want to get these items back, just click this, and then boom, there we go. Getting tons of items every 0.75 seconds. And as you can see, it's going to kick you sometimes if you're on 0.75, but if you use 1 second, you're never going to get kicked, which is pretty nice. And yeah, so moving on over here to the auto block and TP away, these are some pretty cool features that can help you pretty much never lose a 1v1. Of course, auto block is just going to automatically block things. So, you know, you can usually like click, what is it, F? Yeah, so F is going to auto block or just block. And if you use this, it's going to use that for you. So you're pretty much just like God mode, but if you want to actually be God mode, if you come over here to the, where is it, the local player tab, I think. Yeah, right here, invisible in God mode. Sorry, invisible in God mode, right here, click it. And if you click on J, as you can see, now I'm completely invisible. Well, you can't tell, but other people will. So if I fly around, let's find someone and just start punching them. I can't really see anyone. Oh, here's someone. Let's just start punching this guy. Okay, I don't even think it lets you punch if you're using this, but now we could just quickly go uninvisible, and now we could start punching him, or at least we should be able to. But yeah, so I'm guessing this is basically just a little bit buggy because you can't really switch in and out of it. But the most fun thing to do on this entire script is definitely the stand attach, which right here, if I just type in someone's name, let's pick, who should we do? Let's do this guy right here, Lil Lucid CM. So let's type in his name. The Lucid CM, enter, stand target, and now as you can tell, my stand is just completely destroying him from below, And he has no idea what's going on, by the way. And he should die pretty soon. And by the way, I could be all the way across the map completely safe. Oh my god, who is doing this? I don't know if this is like part of the game or something, but it's kind of weird. Okay, I guess we're all gonna die now. And spawn? What? I guess someone just like mixed up our avatars or something, but yeah. Coming back over here, if I click this, it should attach my stand to him. I don't know if he left the game or something. Oh, he's still there. Let's try this again. Click enter, and then stand attach. Okay, so I guess he's just like not spawned in yet. But you guys saw how overpowered that is. You can literally just stand from way over there in a building and then kill someone from across the map. And of course they can't fight back from that. You also have the stand sniper, which is pretty nice. Right here, it's going to re-roll your stands, which is basically just going to eat the Rokakaka, switch your mysterious arrow, and then keep stopping in, or keep going until you do the whatever stand you want. You can literally do this with anything. Let's say I wanted like white snake, which I think is like a 1% chance. I could just click this, click on stand sniper, and there we go. It's going to eat my Rokakaka. And it's really, really fast with this as well. So you can kind of just like sit here, this load, and it should respawn me in a couple seconds. Boom. Now it's going to pull out the arrow. It's going to send some worthiness because it uses my skill points, and then boom, we get our stand. So let's see what we get. I'm going to turn this off. Okay, so no way we got it first try. Wait, which one is this? Okay, never mind. This one's called cream or something. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, either way, really, really nice stuff here. If you want to do a shiny sniper, you could also do this. But of course, before you start anything with the farming, you're going to need to get some items. So just auto farm for mysterious arrows and Rokakaka like this, and then click on farm selected items. And you're going to need a lot of these if you're trying to get like a rare stand. But yeah, so pretty cool stuff. I don't really know what else to showcase for the stand tab or the miscellaneous tab. I guess they also have an auto buy, which is pretty nice, or the auto arcade if you want to automatically spin the arcade, which is really fun. You could just say here if you're really lazy. It should finish this for me. Geez, this wheel is really, really slow. Okay, so we got an arrow, not bad. I mean, that is kind of bad, but I need those to the stand farm. So yeah, you could teleport to Jesus if you want to. I'm not really sure what that does. I think that might be how you like get rid of your vampire status or something. You have your pilot speed. You could do the infinite Aerosmith pilot time. You can leave your stand out always. So if I was to put this away and then click on auto stand, it should automatically bring my stand out in a couple seconds. Okay, there it is. You also have anti-time stop if someone's using that Zawarudo thing on you. You could anti-time stop that. Here's auto sprint at all times. It says it's not really working right now. Here we have the Chams ESP and Name ESP on players, which also I'm not sure is working. Yeah, so it says disabling it might take a few seconds, but I think this is part of the new update. If you didn't know, they recently updated the game and patched some of the basic things like walk speed and jump power. But I mean, honestly, that doesn't matter because if you were to scroll up here, as you can see, I could just fly around the map completely normal. There's no issues. But if I was to turn this off and click on walk speed, let's turn this up a bit. As you can see, it's not really doing anything. So unfortunately, if you want to go around the map, you have to fly, which in my opinion is actually a lot better and more fun. But if you did want to use walk speed, if you are executing this script, there's like a setting where you can change it to true. And then if you change that to true, you have like a 50% chance that it's going to work. So I don't know if that's worth it. If it is worth it to you, you can use it. But yeah, that's pretty much all that there is in this script besides the teleports, which is really easy to figure out. You just teleport around the map. So yeah, really good GUI. This is probably the best one that we've had for this game in probably like a year or so. There's absolutely no bugs on it. It doesn't even make your game lag, and it's pretty nice. So yeah, the only bad thing about this is you need to join their Discord server for a key. And you can even notify yourself on Discord whenever a new item spawns. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. This is just the Star Hub script, but I still have these other two scripts here. So this one is kind of a weird name. I don't know if I should show you it, but I'm just going to call it the B-Boy script. You can fill in the rest yourself. So you have your speed, super jump, which is just jump power, flying, invisibility. These are just like your basic player things. And then you have your auto farming. So you have your stand farm and you have your NPC farm. And then the item farm is going to be on a separate tab called items. This tab is also going to have an item ESP on it, so if you click that, geez, there are so many items in this map. And I'm not sure if you can disable it. Let's try. Okay, so you actually can now. I guess they fixed that. So you have your pure Rokakaka, a diamond, tons of stuff I could just fly around showing you that this is real. Here's an arrow, as you can see. Let's fly over here, there's a gold coin. Fly over here and find a diamond. There we go, we can actually pick these up. Boom. Of course, they're going to give you an auto farm, the item notification thing, which is kind of useless. You could teleport. The stand farm, the stand target attach stand, this is pretty much the same as this script. Yeah, I guess you could technically use these scripts interchangeably, but this one just has some bugs on it. I mean, as you can see, it hasn't been updated since the Halloween update. So some small things might be broken, but overall, this is a really good script. If you click stuff like this, let me turn this up to 1 second. And let's click on this. And as you can see, it is working, so I'm going to get all my items. You can turn it off. Teleports work, you can teleport anywhere. I don't think there's any walk speed and jump power that works on here. They're kind of patched. Here's your pity shower, anti-time stop, ESP. The ESP actually does work on this script, which is pretty nice. Infinite pilot, player health bars. Health bars are of course useful for PvP, so you can figure out when people are low and then maybe fight based on that. That's completely undetectable, by the way, so no one's gonna think you're cheating if you're using that. Just a little advantage you can have. Here's all the keybinds for the different things that are on this script, and then you have some settings. So these are just like the colors you can make the GUI look like. And I guess I can also show you the farm on here. So if I click on the quest auto farm with the stand, there we go, it should. Okay, so it looks like I'm actually taking some damage on this GUI, and the other one I wasn't taking any damage. So yeah, I guess the other one is a little bit better still. But now I'm going to show you the third GUI, which is called GUI by death. And I don't really know if there's any like unique things on here. I mean, they don't have a stand farm yet. The main reason I wanted to showcase this script is because the item farm on here is really smooth. They also have an item ESP, which does work. Give it a couple seconds to load in. And as you can see, there's all the items. So I'd recommend you change this to 0.8 seconds and then click on auto farm items. And the only problem with this GUI is that when you have the other scripts loaded up, it doesn't actually work. But if you were just going to use this script by itself completely, just like normally how it's supposed to be used, it's going to be fine. You have some basic player things. You could do stand fly. You could do teleports. You could do the miscellaneous tab where you can complete the entire story, which is really fun. Select mobs. You can kill specific mobs. Scroll down. You have some settings. Then you have the fun tab, which is basically just the same thing as the other scripts, where you can select someone, put your stand on them, check everything about them. So I can come over here, type in this guy's name. Yak. Oh no, that's not his real name. Let's do this guy. This is actually one of my friends. Let's type in his name and check player. Now as you can see, this is going to be, we could see his stand, we can see what he has in his slot. Prestige 3, he has 1,338 money. He's level 50. So pretty cool stuff you can actually see on here. You can even set the time, so I can make it like the whole day cycle from midnight to midday, back to midnight. So just think of this like a 24-hour clock. You go from like 6 in the morning to like, what is this, like 6 p.m. and then midnight. We can change the weather. We can make it foggy, rainy, sunny, snowy. I think snowy looks pretty good for the season. And yeah, so that's all that there is for this script, or all 3 of these scripts. But I will also have a few more GUIs that are working in the description. But yeah, so hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you can. And as always, peace.